238, 239, it says, you shall consistently observe the
Yeah,
five prayers, especially the middle prayer, and devote yourselves totally to God. Under unusual circumstances, you may pray while walking or riding. Once you're saved, you shall commemorate God as He touched you where you never knew. So my question is, what is if I can always ride it on my bike or do the prayer on my bike? Why does it
yeah, but
have to be on a particular circumstance to do it on my bike
yeah,
or
but
a
you're
camel
getting,
or whatever?
but yeah, assume that it's not prayer. It's just connection. Like you are giving words. You're
Yeah,
communicating with me.
so why can't I do that when I'm riding and walking?
Where does it say? It says that you can do that. You may pray while walking or riding.
Yeah, so
Once you're,
why can't I
if you,
do it normally? Why is it giving conditions to do it? Why can't I do that under normal circumstances?
uh, you can do that normally too. You're
No.
right now. You're doing salah. You're even talking to me. You're doing salah. We're discussing. We're
So
exchanging
then why is
information.
it Salat is that decreed at specific times?
Because at specific times people are free. People are working at specific times.
So how many uh specific times are there in total?
Uh, I gotta I gotta read about that. I'm not sure. I think it's during the morning and it's in the uh during the night after sunset. I have to
But
be
it
clear.
says, wait a minute, but 239, even the Arabic
Hmm.
is khiftum. That means if you're in fear, then do the prayer while walking or riding. So that debunks your claim that you could do it under all circumstances normally.
Khiftum.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're feared, if you're afraid, khawf.
Yeah, so if I'm
Yeah.
not afraid, then that means I don't do that, right?
No, if you're afraid, you can do that. If you're not afraid, you can do. The words that I pointed out before, which was talking about ones
Yeah.
in 101 during wartime, it says to shorten your prayer. That means you're afraid, and basically you're afraid because if you're
So
exchanging, and
how long is the prayer normally, and what circumstances is it conducted under? Because it
it's up
sounds like
to you.
you're just making arbitrary laws regarding this command.
No,
Hamdi, are you claiming that it's only a social function then?
it's
Is
a
that a
social
fair?
function. Yeah, it's
Okay.
a social
But
function to. Yeah,
how do you explain that when you do it alone?
when you do it alone, you can read books, you can hear debates, you can
Yeah, but
listen to podcasts.
doesn't that negate the social function? If I can do Salat on my own,
Look, the exchange of information should be considered as salah. That's what I feel.
learning, alam, just learning is Salat.
Ex- yeah, you learn something is also doesn't mean salah. Basically, unification of something means salah. To join something together, to connect something.
The problem I have with this kind of form of understanding is the fact that you're never going to form a congregation because everyone's interpretation to what this fundamental thing that in Surah 2, verse 3 of the Quran discusses that the believers do is going to be in disarray. You know, and you're totally free to believe that this is what Salat is and try to utilize it, but it's like we've seen this in practice. And the thing is, you're not going to form a congregation. This is the reason that there isn't a Quranist congregation out there, because the likeliness of two people who have the same understandings when it comes to these rituals that basically ties together, it's never going to be unified.